What's the most unhinged lie your partner kept up for literally no reason? For 2 years, I dated this girl named Camilla. She played the ultimate tortured old money heiress. She told me her family owned half the commercial real estate in Manhattan, but they cut her off financially because she refused to join the family firm. She claimed she walked away from a massive trust fund just so she could live authentically. Honestly, I felt so bad for her. I low-key funded her entire existence. I paid for the rent, the dinners, her Pilates memberships. She'd constantly take these aggressive phone calls in the other room, yelling things like, "Tell the board I'm done with them," or "I don't care what my father says." She even drove me past this massive gated estate once and got super quiet, whispering that it was her childhood home. Yeah, it gets worse. I was fully funding this girl's life while she lounged on my couch, maxing out my credit card on TikTok Shop. But then, Thanksgiving rolls around. We're hanging out at my apartment and she's doing her usual moody socialite routine when there's a random knock on my door. I open it. There is an older couple standing there holding a massive Tupperware of baked ziti. The guy looks right past me, locks eyes with my girlfriend and goes, "Megan, why haven't you returned your mother's texts?" That's when I realized Camilla wasn't Camilla. Her name was Megan, but that wasn't even the worst part. She wasn't some disowned billionaire from Manhattan. These were her parents. They were literally a regional manager for a paper company and a dental hygienist from a suburb in Pennsylvania, and they definitely hadn't cut her off. In fact, her dad proudly mentioned they'd been sending her $2,000 a month to help with her fashion internship. So this girl was secretly pocketing her parents' money, living entirely off my salary, and faking a literal HBO drama lifestyle just so she didn't have to get a job. I was completely speechless. I looked at her mom and brought up the massive gated estate she showed me. She just laughed. She looked me dead in the eye and said, "Honey, she's never lived there. That's the mansion from The Bachelor." I just stared at her. She was sitting there in her matching Skims set, completely frozen. I packed her bags, handed them to her dad, and told them to take their tortured heiress back to Pennsylvania.